Mark, Noreen. The point here is that you have to be scared to live in your life. You don't have to be. We cannot live in a bubble. But if we are going to live in this world, we need to have a plan to get out alive, even when we're in church.
Advising of an active shooter, multiple people down.
When 9 people were shot and killed inside a Charleston church, our nation stopped in its tracks.
It is the most dastardly act that one can possibly imagine.
These people were in church. They were in church.
The whole idea of, how can we be secure? How can we be safe in the present environment?
It's something Father Bill Watson thinks about when he looks out over his congregation at St. John's Episcopal Church.
Faith is wonderful. Prayer is wonderful. But it doesn't give us something around us that protects us like a shield. The risk is real for all of us.
We're vulnerable at church.
But former Navy SEAL Nick Hayes says if you plan ahead, you can be prepared.
Multiple people down.
For this.
The principle is going to be run, hide, fight.
But be smart about it. In this case, Nick says you need to run under cover.
Right now, can I get up and just run away from this threat? No. That's too much of a silhouette. They're going to see that and key on it immediately because movement always draws the eye. So the best thing you're going to be able to do is get you and your loved ones down to the floor. So I'm low, I scoot around, and I can still reassess the situation because I have this concealment. Check and make sure we're still okay and start making our way to the nearest exit. If the threat closes the gap, then at some point you're going to have to get aggressive and try to neutralize that threat. If it's between you and him, make sure that it's him.
In these times, run, hide, and fight is a plan even men of God have to think about.
When confronted by something horrific like that, it's good to have a plan.
So you can get out alive.
All right, a big point here. Do not panic and stand up. That makes you an easy target. The same principle applies to shootings in our schools. If you want to learn how to increase your chances of survival when there is an active shooter in the school building, join me tonight again for 13 News at 7. And tonight, we want to know if you have a plan for these kinds of situations. Like our ABC 13 Facebook fan page and join in the conversation under that story. Mark, Noreen.